Hi all, this is Nina Means here. I'm the director for Austin Community College Fashion Incubator, and we are here to talk about a few things. We've got a lot going on. You'll see that I'm coming to you from the Incubator studios today. We're working on setting up our retail lab up front. You'll see that kind of behind me, just behind this small wall. You'll also get a chance to see that we are working on some of the studios here. Our designer is about to move in on campus, and so mask mandate was just lifted. I am briefly removing my mask just to be able to go live here with you guys today, but I'm actually still wearing mine, so safety first. But I wanted to get a chance to share with you some of the things that we've got going on, because it's so important for us to get a chance to keep you guys updated. So Coffee Talk is a little bit on the road, a la our friends here. So I wanted to kind of go through three things with you guys today. So today we're going to be talking about our Designers in Residence program. The second cohort is about to open up for applications. So if you've already put your application in on our current form, don't worry about it. We'll pull it over to the new form. But we are going to be launching a new digital platform to manage all of our new applications for cohort 2. So you'll see us go live with that shortly, and we'll send you guys a note and let you know, hey, applications are open. But expect to see that here in a couple of weeks, because we can't wait to see your apps. We've been hearing from you. We've been talking with you individually, one-on-one, about your collections and what you're creating, and what kind of support you need in order to grow. And so we've been, looking at that very, very closely and tailoring the content appropriately based on where you guys are and where you need to be. So we just want to let you know that it's exceptionally important to us that you have the resources to cultivate your brands and to take your brands to the next level. So you'll probably hear a little bit of movement. For the most part, don't worry about it, just ignore it. We have an awesome team of people that are helping us get ready for our existing cohort, cohort 1, to move on to campus. They've been patiently waiting for their studios. They've been working with us virtually because of the pandemic. And so now, as things are easing and lifting, I think it's a perfect time for us to be able to bring everyone on campus in a safe way, and to be able to give people hands-on, one-on-one attention to be able to bring their product to market. So this is going to be an exciting time to see these brands take it to the next level. The second thing that I want to talk to you guys about today is our fashion industry survey. So you've been hearing me talk about this. If you connect with us on LinkedIn, if you connect with me on LinkedIn, if you talk with any of our City of Austin small business partners, you've been seeing this come out in your emails. You've been seeing it come out in Small Business Week. That was just at the beginning of this month. And we have, I was hoping for a few more responses, on this survey. They should be things that are pretty much top of mind for you. If you've done it, and you know that there are people in your network, in our industry, that have not done it, this is one of those things that you want to encourage them to say, hey, we're trying to build an industry here, and we need you. We need your help. So I would make sure that you get a chance to do that. So I'm going to drop, I believe we have a bit.ly here. So I'm going to drop this into the chat so you have it available from our call today. Let's see here. Here it is. So that way you guys can stay on top of it. Share it with your network. This is really how we get the best numbers, the best data, is make sure that we have a lot of people participating. And so we want to make sure we'll do all the number crunching on the back end, but what we want to do is the output, what comes on the other side of that, is more resources, more businesses recruited, more workforce, very specific training available for workforce, small business development, and all the resources that are needed in order to make a viable ecosystem. So you guys know that this industry's been around here for a long time. People have been doing their own thing, but we need more. In order for us to really be a fashion hub here in Austin, we need more. And so we want to be able to respond to that appropriately. And we need you to do that. So don't forget to sign up for to fill out the survey. It actually is supposed to be done this Friday, guys. So this is it. This is the last week. So if you're a procrastinator and you need like a last minute push to get something done, this is it. This is the last minute push. So if you need to do it like kind of skirting right in at the very end, this is your skirting in. So guys, we need your support and we need you to participate. The last thing that I want to bring up with you guys today is our Workforce Education Series. So we know how important it is to be able to work in our business and to be able to do a lot of various parts of what we do digitally. And so we're going to be launching a workforce education series for you to take any of your hand skills and move them into the digital space. The first thing that we're going to show you how to do, though, is something that a lot of companies use. And if you say that you know how to use this, will increase your chances of getting hired exponentially. I will tell you, it was true 10 years ago. It is true today. But still, there are a lot of businesses and designers who are still, not using it. And so what we want to do is to encourage you to learn how to use this software. So what software is this that I'm talking about? It's product lifecycle management software. And we have a partnership with Gerber Technology. And so we work very closely with them in order to help skill up our local industry. They've been in the business for a long time. They know this like the back of their hand. And so what's exciting for us is that we have the Gerber Technology Suite. We've got over $13 million worth of equipment, hardware and software, and we are ready to teach you how to use it. So this YuniquePLM system is really about understanding how does a product go from concept to sales floor, and what are all those steps that it has to go through it from an idea and a color palette all the way to a saleable product. And the PLM system tracks every single step. It helps you with your development calendars and keeping all of your details straight about who's doing what and when, what things have to happen first before you can move on to the next step. You are going to be a powerhouse if you can use this system. A lot of people will still use things like Excel or Google Drive or other things like this. But this, I will tell you, I've worked with several companies who use this, and they have shaved off, I would say, almost a month from their ability to go from the idea to a saleable product. So imagine like you're working, you're creating your product. And at first, whenever you do it, you're like, hey, it takes me 90 days to go from, that's a great calendar for someone. It takes me 90 days to go from idea to saleable product. Awesome. Now, without a product lifecycle management software. So you may think, what's the big deal? That's not a bad timeline. However, when you're able to move more efficiently, communicate more effectively with all of your partners in one location, you could potentially shave off 2 to 3, maybe even 4 weeks from your calendar. So what would that do for your business? What would that do for being able to meet your customers' needs? So this is something that we really want to be able to show you how it works, what it can do, and how you can use it in your day-to-day business. This is something, whether you're a freelancer, pattern maker, trim designer, apparel designer, everyone touches this piece of equipment. Even if you're in retail and you think that like, hey, I don't really know where I would fit into that. Actually, a lot of merchandisers work with this kind of software as well, because they're wanting to follow along with where things are in the process. A lot of the costing, the retail pricing is getting set, the production pricing is getting set. And so a lot of our retail partners or our merchandising partners will be able to kind of say, hey, that product's not saleable at that price point. We can't sell it, if you make it that expensive. Your profit margin's already kind of, low. And so if we're going to try to sell it, we need to be able to, you're going to have to do something with how much that costs to make. So this is an opportunity for you to get a chance to see all of those pieces in one location. The cost of the product, the materials that are needed. Everyone who needs to know anything about that style can see it in one central spot. And so that's a huge deal in our business, because your partners could be global. You could be working with someone in China, and then whenever you go to sleep, they're opening up your tech pack to work on it when their day starts. You could be working with someone in California, and you may have been up for a couple of hours, but they just got up, and so now, instead of you having to backtrack to what you did earlier today to explain it to someone else, now they can just kind of open it up when they are up to work on their projects that they have in queue for you. So it's a really great way to work. We really believe that you're going to see a lot of value from it, and it makes you more employable. The moment you can put, I know how to work in product lifecycle management software, you've all of a sudden made it yourself much more marketable, as well as you're able to work remotely now, because these systems are cloud-based. Some of them are based on people's servers, but you can get a, kind of a a window in, like a VPN, to be able to access their things. But it's really important for you to be able to have a lot of different ways that you can be employed. And right now, as I believe it will continue to be, working digitally is so, so important. So if you haven't gotten a chance to sign up for, I'm going to drop this in the chat too. If you haven't gotten a chance to sign up for our new workforce series, I'm going to send you the link here in our live stream for our YuniquePLM Workforce course. You are going to get some of the top industry professionals teaching you how to use this equipment, this software package, and you can do it from your house. You can do it from your house because it's cloud-based. So don't forget to sign up. We'd love to see you in class. And it meets for, I believe it's 10 weeks is this course. And so you'll get a chance to work with some of our staff and really learn the ins and outs of the business. So we look forward to seeing you. 6 weeks, excuse me. We're looking forward to seeing you, and we will catch you guys up in class. So again, that starts really soon, that starts next week. So you're still able to register even up until the last minute. We will run the course, but we're really looking forward to seeing you guys in class. All right, have a great week, and we'll catch up with you soon.